I'll probably just start the VOD here when I edit it. So yeah, microbooking. Um, Rules, for those not aware, essentially you made a high stakes notebook, but it would only be 16 kilobytes, which is a really small file size. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So starting off, I think we had 6 submissions. Um, so yeah, 6 submissions. So starting off over here, I have rubric, and this is from Millen on 6121M, I believe. 6121A. A. Alright, so getting into it, it looks like there are some problems getting formatting set up correctly. Characters or something not transferring over. Look at his 3 pages. He went with an RTF, which is rich text file. So he had to use some of his storage for things like font size and such, which is going to change it. Hi, Chewy. Hi. That's going to take up additional storage. So table of contents. Section 1, team info. Section 2, brainstorming. 3. All right. Those look to be sections. I don't see any dates for this, so that will be a 0 for notebook format. Now, moving on to identify the problem right here. Discussing game rules and objects. This is not good. So you discussed the game rules and objects is the only thing you have for identify the problem. I don't see any goals or anything, or design cycles. Let me just make sure it's not somewhere else. Yeah, I do not see anything, so this would not be considered a fully developed engineering notebook. So I'm not even going to grade it. All right, moving on to the next one. Not fully developed. 6121C. Another RTF. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Wow. So yeah, again, not developed in the developing pile. Now, another one from James on 4610M. Okay. A TXT. And let me just double check the file size on this. Because it says 17 kilobytes over there, but sometimes Discord rounds. Oops. You're just pulling up properties. It does seem to be legal, and it is the exact file limit size, down to the single byte. So good to go. I got it. It is $30. Buy one get one.
So 15 a month each.
This is 4610M. Andrew, do you mind muting whoever that is in chat right now? Alright, so 4610M. I am not seeing a table of contents anywhere. Nor am I am seeing dates for some of these pages though. So yeah, I'm not seeing dates for those things, but those are just team introduction, resources, and time. Design brief. I probably want to see dates for those. And then again, then in sequence with the design process, data entries with names of contributing students. I'm also not seeing author here. for these. I guess if there's only one member, that's fine. Probably go ahead and give this a 5 for that. Yep, everything seems to be in order there, so 5. Now, starting with identify the problem. Looks like there's a design brief, problem statement. Need to score more points than the other alliance. Score rings on stakes, place mobile goals in the corner, and elevate. Some criteria and constraints. That's nice to see, although definitely lacking in detail as to be expected. Now, game analysis. Ring, 48. Hollow torch-shaped object scored on stakes. Ladder. I like the little ASCII art there. Stakes. Nice compliant bar for scoring rings. Movable types: mobile goal, neutral wall stake, alliance wall stake, and high stake. These diagrams are not labeled. I can't tell which is which, and you have 4 items described there, but only 3 pictures. Corners. 2 positive corners, 2 negative corners. Yep, that's good for a diagram. Some important rules. I like the citations there. That's good to see. Definition of autonomous and driver control. That's just wrong. I don't think there's an official endgame period. I mean, let me double check, but yep, there is no official endgame. That's what I thought. So yeah, that's just wrong. That'll not score well. And then I believe that is everything for identify the problem. So identifies game and robot design cycles. I'm probably going to go ahead and give this a 2. I mean, it's definitely lacking in details and words, but it does it. There's a little bit of misinformation in there, which isn't great. Maybe bump that down to a 1.75. It's weird. Okay, then moving on to brainstorming. So, okay, goals. That's actually good. Other than the spelling error. Although this is the notebook that didn't have a single byte, so you would be over the file limit if you were to add that S. Less than 6 seconds. Okay, so you have some goals. That's nice to see. Can probably bump that up to like a 2 over there. Well, it doesn't have any pictures, so I'll just leave it as 1.75. No need to average there. Now, brainstorming, you have Omni Wheel, Tank Drive, Mecanum Wheel, Tank Drive, X Drive, H Drive, brief description of it, and then pros, cons, pros, cons, pros, cons. There are no labeled diagrams. So you're going to be in between the 4 and the 5. The 2-3 section and the 4-5 section. So since you have that in there, I'll go ahead and give a 3.5. Now select solution. Testing data real quick. I'll probably go back to that later. Decision matrix. So it looks like there's some testing to support this, which is nice. Testing data looks pretty good. It has procedure for the tests. Simple definitely gets the key steps. Has trials and averages. No descriptions of how the prototypes were made. So for that testing data, I'll probably give, you record the key steps, you have results, which is nice, and those are averaged. Good stuff there. I'll probably give that a 2.75. Then for the select portion of it, so you have a decision matrix. It looks like it's a weighted decision matrix, but I'm not seeing an explanation for these weights or what it's on a scale of. Or no, that's out of 15, that's 10, that's 5. Okay. But yeah, still no explanation for the weights, which definitely hurts. I like that they go through and they say we'll use an Omni Tank drive. So for select, testing and or decision matrix, Again, they do that, but I don't know, the actual select part, I'll probably give like a 4-2. It's pretty good. It just is obviously lacking in detail. And then I would really like to see where those weightings came from, like why you found certain criteria better than others. But overall, pretty good there. Um, so drivetrain plan. Okay, you're designing it during Fusion 360. Drivetrain using legal VRC parts. 66 watts, 450 RPM. Um, we got the ratio there. I'm not seeing wheel size there, which would be important. Um, I would have also liked to see an explanation for why those things are there. So I'll probably give it, for the plan section, um, probably like a 2.5. Then build. Okay, so attach 3.25-inch Omni wheels and 48-tooth gears together using 2 screws and nuts. Complete this step 8 times. Place 4 motors into 2x28 C channels. So yeah, this part looks pretty good. For build steps, obviously some pictures would be nice to accompany it. And I believe formatting is getting shrunk a bit. Yeah. Um, so pretty nice there. Um, it's fairly easy to follow what's going on there. So in terms of build, that's pretty good. Um, I can't really follow the logic too well. Definitely couldn't recreate the robot, but definitely hits the key steps. With lacks sufficient detail, probably a solid 3 for build. Um, Maybe 2.5. I'm not loving the 3 cross braces. I don't think you mentioned the width of the drive anywhere there. Okay, programming. First, made motor object in our code. For each motor, we specified the port. Yeah, looks like Vex code. This would be a great opportunity to save file space with your motor names. But yeah, code looks legit. Coded 2-stick arcade drive. Driver's preference. Yep. Let me just expand that out real quick. Yep, arcade code looks good. I would have liked to see some comments in there, but other than that, pretty good. Motor spin based on the joystick values. At least it is annotations, which is helpful. Explanation of what's going on. Call the function in the user control. Yep, programming section is definitely solid. Pretty sure it wouldn't be competition format, but definitely looks legit. You could pretty much copy paste most of this stuff in. It would work. So definitely scoring higher there. I'll probably give it 4.5 for programming. Only thing I would have liked to see were some comments on the code, but the annotations definitely help a lot there. It's simple code, so it's easy to document. More testing data. So procedures. This looks pretty much the same quality as before, so I don't think I'm going to update that at all. Okay, intake. Oh, some identify. Yeah, still seems like 1.75 quality stuff. This seems to be pretty much the same, but this will help for repeat design process. Yeah, same critiques as before with the weightings, but solid. Build looks the same. Code quality looks the same. So he's got intake. First competition is coming up. Okay, so I think for repeat the design process, you do an iteration of the drive and you do an iteration of the intake, which is fine. It's not often repeated, but I'll probably give it like a 2.5. So definitely would it better than if you had just done the drive and not the intake there. So good job there. Now moving on to innovation originality. That's like the freest 5 in the book. Now usability completeness. Such clarity and detail that the reader could recreate the project's history. It's honestly not terrible, other than the lack of. I mean, your only attempts at ASCII art are up here, so not great there. So usability completeness, I would probably give it probably like a 2 there. I mean, you definitely record the key steps, which is important. I don't feel like you missed anything per se. It was just detail was severely lacking, but that's going to be the case with all of these, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. And then record of team and project management. So no table of contents. That hurts. It was pretty easy to follow. I mean, that's easy when you have a super small notebook. Now, resource constraints of time and material. You do have a Gantt chart here, which is nice to see. Except it doesn't, let me just see if it's a formatting thing. So yeah, it's not really a Gantt chart. I guess maybe it's the best you can do with this formatting. I'll go ahead and say that's fine. And then I think I saw some other time management stuff going through here. Near the end. First competition's coming up. Here are our excuses for our abysmal performance. Lack of parts. We do not have enough metal to build mechanisms to grab mobile goals and score rings on stakes. Okay, I like that you're mentioning that you didn't have a lot of metal. And then we did not have enough time. Competition results. We had our first competition day. Our record was 0-6. We ranked 89 out of 90 teams. I would like to know where your 90 team competition is tomorrow so I can pull up. So yeah, time spent on the notebook, I guess. So you don't have team meeting notes. You do have goals, build program accomplishments, design cycles identified, resource constraints including time and material are noted throughout. I'll go ahead and give this a solid 3. So that'll just be 1.75, 3.5. That'll average out to be 1.5, so 0.75, 3.25. That'll be a 3.5, 2.75, 2.5, 5, 2, 3, 5. And then let me just tally those up with my calculator. I don't feel like doing math. Plus 3.5 plus 3.25 plus 3.5 plus 2.75 plus 2.5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. Okay, if someone wants to double check me on that, I got a score of 32.25, which is definitely solid. I think that's. Let me double check our rankings from the speed booking competition, which is probably the closest point of comparison.
It's in events announcement. It's not in there.
Okay, it's in events.
The very top. You have to scroll back a bit. Some people are slow, like Evan. You missed it. It's right there.
So yeah, that would have scored second in the speed booking competition, which is pretty good for only 99 minutes. Probably could have done pretty well in this. You did not compete in this, I don't think. Yeah, you would have done pretty well in speed booking, because you had more than 99 man hours, and you definitely did a very good job with your size limitations hitting the main rubric points. I would say main things for feedback there would probably be your identified the problem was probably the most lacking part there. The rest of it was all pretty solid, and then just more of explanations on the weighting of the decision matrix I think would have helped a lot. But overall, yeah, I'm definitely impressed with what you managed to get done given your size and space limitations. So, good job there.
Let's go, James.
Yes, good job.
I want to see this.
Now, who is next?
Evan, the team who submitted it, they're saying that they had a video link in the notebook that they wanted you to watch.
Judges are not required to click on the links, though. And that also kind of goes against the spirit of the size competition.
Just watch it.
Okay, we can watch it.
You know you have to.
You should watch it.
Listen to Davis.
Yeah.
Listen to
The
Davis.
common Davis W.
Listen to the goat.
I think there's
Yeah,
another
Davis is the goat.
build somewhere.
Let's go. Please watch on YouTube.
This is why Davis is our king.
I'm gonna look on YouTube. If there's someone on there trying to tell me to thug shake again.
Probably Avi. Oh boy.
No, everyone's just glazing 9MG. What do you think? Turn the volume up.
I'm not.
Turn the volume up.
No, we're good.
I
Okay,
knew that was there. That was funny.
Oh
So-
my god.
moving on.
Evan, what did you think of that video? Is it gonna get? I think you should earn them more points.
I
15.7
think she put on
kilobytes.
a YouTube channel.
Can I have the video? Just someone send me the video.
James will
it's-
send you it.
Everyone
James
has
do
access
it.
to all the
I-
notebooks.
I'll send it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So-
I've never laughed so hard in a while.
Let me just copy this.
Don't worry, I'll put it on my YouTube.
Okay, you do
Let's
that,
do
Davis.
this.
Davis the GOAT.
Okay,
Real.
so notebook intro page, very cool logo here. Why didn't you do like?
Can you check the file size on this?
I can't remember who was it. I got 15.7 kilobytes, so good. All right, so let me just double check. Engineering design process, budget, goals, game analysis.
Did you say your dad is the CEO of Google up there?
I'm
Wait,
gonna go
no,
through and
wait.
read it later. Talking about
That's
win point
crazy.
analysis, lots of rule analysis here. Testing, building programming, selection, brainstorming. Okay, hits all the criteria for fully
Is it-
developed.
No programming notebook?
Oh, your
Alright.
dad is the CEO of X, but not Tony. He got fired. It's my dad now.
Oh. Oh, amazing.
Okay. So name. Like, nice that you're doing these are dates and signatures. Yep. So it looks like everything is, each page is signed and dated. Yep. Seems to be good.
That's a nice CAD right there.
Yeah, easy 5 points. We like to see that. Oh, right, I forgot the bolt thing was weird.
Honestly, they should put that iteration 1, 2, and 3 slide in the real rubric.
Oh yeah, I made this for this. I kind of like it. It gives me a spot to take notes on each category instead of just each thing.
This should be the real rubric just because of the iteration stuff.
Yeah, I like it because it makes it easy to like average things out. If like the first build sucks and the second one is good, then like
Yeah.
it's nice and easy to see instead of, because before I would just cram everything down to the side, which I guess I'll have to do at official competitions would be, but this is nice for here. Engineering design process is important. Okay, I like that you list out your process. That's a nice sizable
So it's
budget
five-
you got there.
He has $5 million. $50 million.
We'll cover most expenses. Are you going to cruise ship, Sig? That's what I want to know.
Cruise ship sig's not happening. I thought you said everything had to be factual. You couldn't just make stuff up.
No, you can. It's like you can make a fictional narrative stuff. So, yeah, I think you should, if you got a 50K budget,
kind of close to $1 million.
you should go on cruise ship, Sig.
Yeah.
Okay, resources and time.
Water games.
Okay, 4 hours each day. Nice.
You have infinite material since my dad's the CEO of X, but not Tony got fired. He's my dad now.
I wish, but okay. We have a few team goals. Goals, final signature events, make the best robot possible. That's a good goal. That's a bad goal. That's a bad goal. And everyone knows that the trophies are the real friends you made along the way.
Sounds like someone who has no friends.
Yeah. Also, Marshall, I appreciate the humor in this.
Me personally, I wouldn't take that, Evan.
I'm grading
I mean,
notebooks.
if
I'm
you-
locked in
you-
right
you-
now.
You know, this is the first time he's talked to another human since Sunday, right?
Well, no, I was
That's
only counting
crazy.
in real life interactions, not virtual interactions.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You like calling up your Discord kittens, you know.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god.
I hope
Okay,
I'm
Davis.
Evan's Discord kitten.
Davis,
Evan,
let me
Evan, do you
grade
have Discord
notebooks.
kittens?
Okay. So game analysis. Rings. Main scoring objects. Can't fit on the goal tips, so force is needed. Worth 1 point normally, and if it's the top rung on a post for 3 points. Definitely feel like you could have done better with the goal there. Primary element is mobile goal.
Great goal.
Can be clamped pretty tall, so high intake is needed. I would have liked to see the actual height there. Bar is under this text. It's supposed to be the elevation bar. I like the one in the other notebook better. Yeah, that's a cool elevation bar. I like that one. Not so much that one. Stake can only hold one ring on top. Okay. Like the point values.
Corners one.
I don't like you just saying it's hard to climb. Would have liked some more depth there. Neutral stake. Positive and negative corners. Yeah. Auton is very important. I would have liked to know why you think it'll be in the 40 to 30 point range. Autonomous win point analysis. Okay. Both robots off the starting tiles. 3 rings on 2 or more goals. Yep, and one of the robots touching the bar. Okay. I will see best strategy for win point will be use your side goals and not rush for contested win point. Also push partner off tape if they don't have an auton. Okay, like that there. SD rules analysis, quick important rules, horizontal expansion. Possession limit. I liked how you describe it's hard as now we can't make big goal grabbers for rushes. I like the explanation of how that'll affect you. Possession is limited to 2 rings. Yeah, so no hoarding. I like that. Scoring. Yeah, I definitely like how you have explanations for the things after the rules. Now let's see. Page 12. So
No, the drivetrain got messed up.
North Dakota signature event. Okay. Have fun in North Dakota. Design cycle 1. Okay, I like that. Easily identified design cycle.
Are you going to that? Are you going to that in real life?
No, I don't think so. I'll probably be too busy with school.
I'm also busy with school. I hate finance.
It's hard to justify going to a 3-day sig in the middle of the school year unless I'm actually going and stuff, but I don't know, maybe if a miracle occurs. So yeah, that looks like it was all the game analysis. Game analysis was solid, definitely better than the last one. I didn't see anything inherently wrong there. Just kind of definitely lacking some detail on explanations of things. I'll probably give it like a 2.5. Now moving on to brainstorming. I think I scrolled past it. Drive type brainstorming. Quickly move around the field quickly and efficiently while not getting pushed by others. Kiwi drive. I'm guessing that's a formatting thing on my part. Let me just expand this out real quick. Where's his Kiwi drive? No, your Kiwi drive is just bad. I guess that counts as a labeled diagram. Periods are wheels, except the wheel's over there. Ooh, I do like this. It lets the team know you're special and they may pick you.
I would pick a Kiwi drive team if I saw one at a tournament.
Con's slow, not worthwhile, unpractical. Not a huge fan of not worthwhile.
X drive pushed fat, not much room
oh boy,
to make.
What is going on with this X drive? I think you definitely had some formatting issues. Because I feel like this is supposed to be shifted, like maybe an extra tab there. But it's not, so oh well. Fast can maneuver good. Fat, well that's just because you made your X drive fat up there. Not much room for stuff inside. Again, the Omni drive should be like that. I do like the Omni drive sketch. Okay, so that's honestly not terrible. I think better than the last notebook. 3.5. This is probably like, I'm probably just like the diagrams are definitely lacking in labels, so I'll probably give it like 3.75. Like you're close. Just only one label is not the best. And you do hit the 3 ideas. Why you did Kiwi drive instead of a different drive, I don't know, but okay. Found that Omni-wheel drive was the best. It got second in the speed test. That is not good. You say speed test, but where's the speed test? That's not great. Yeah, you say like 3 seconds to cross the field, but that doesn't really tell me anything. Yeah, like you have all these tests for like pushing test, maneuverability test. So yeah, not great there. And yeah, it's definitely not a decision matrix. So I don't even know if I can really count that testing data. Let me just read specifically what it says. Testing and or decision matrix. I mean, I guess you mentioned it. I'll probably give you like a 3.5 for the select, and then for plan, you have drive-based CAD. Okay, I guess that's a computer-aided design. 600 RPM, 2.75-inch wheels, flex wheels in the middle, 2 arms on the outside, 15 wide gap, 30 wide side C channels, 6 motors. Okay.
I mean, I'm noticing you have the Epic Games launcher on your computer. Does this mean you have Fortnite?
Yeah,
No, it means I have
said that
Unreal Engine.
earlier.
For
What?
Fortnite?
Sure.
Unreal Engine.
Fortnite? Answer the question.
No, I do not have
He's
Fortnite on my
ignoring
computer.
us.
I don't have any games through the Epic Games launcher.
Then why do you have it?
For Unreal Engine. I just said that. I also have
No,
like
Isn't
an
it-
architectural
I thought
modeling
you had
software called
Fortnite.
Twinmotion there as well. Anyway, back to the build and program. For plan, it's similar to the last notebook. Like you mentioned the plan. Again, I would have liked to see why. Probably like a 2.5 again. No, wait, yeah. Then build and program. Okay. Oof. Don't ever do this. I did this in spin up, I think, for my first drive base. Yeah, don't do this. Chewy, that's my dog in the
Oh my
background.
We counted the drive base. We were just able to copy it, and luckily enough, everything worked fine. So
Yeah,
we were just able to start programming or something like this. There's no way.
So for build, you don't record the key steps. So, but you at least mention it. I'll give you a 1 for build. And then programming, hint main, driver control, while true. You're missing an extra 2 brackets on the end of this code. And no comments on the code. And it looks like it's split arcade, but I don't see use. Okay, you do say 2 motor example of split arcade drive I use. And again, you say it's very easy to change over to 6 motor drive, as we just added the motors, but why didn't you just put that there? So yeah, not great. And like you had the file space for it. Yes, hi tree. So yeah, definitely not good on the programming front. Yeah, I would probably say, I mean, you maybe get the key steps. Definitely not following the process, probably like a 2.5. Now testing, after making sure everything was in order, we got the testing. 10 trials, put the drive base down, turn on the brain and battery, start the controller, drive until it's survival. Repeat. No, give me the data. Don't just give me the summary. Give me the actual data. Like,
They're lacking a lot of specifics here, and their dad is CEO of Vex. I'm thinking they're mentor built.
That's crazy.
So yeah, like, dude, this is significantly better than this. Like, you can still have this stuff, but give me the actual raw data.
James teach me a notebook. That
And
was
like,
on here.
if your drive was overheated, why were you running tests with it? So yeah, tests. I mean, you record like the key steps, but there's no data there. I'll probably give it a 2. Um. Design cycle 3. Okay. Wait, did I miss something? That's design cycle 3. Did I miss design cycle 2? No, I did not miss design cycle 2. It just goes design cycle 1, design cycle 3. Not good. Um, this
Should,
all looks.
should I put him in can't count?
um, Probably not. But is there a design cycle 4, or does it go back
No,
to
there's
the?
another design cycle 3. There's another number 3.
There's another number
You
3.
missed it.
Picked me up.
Okay. That all looks to be similar quality, so it looks like you repeat it for the intake. That is the
Thanks for
most
the
scuffed code you
presentation,
could
Noah.
possibly write for an intake. Please tell me this isn't your actual intake code. Testing data looks the same. Same issues there.
Hey, look, design cycle. Now we're on number 3.
Now we're on the real number 3. So yeah, it looks like you just did an oopsie there. Please add an underscore or capitalize the C. Go with camel or snake case. Don't do anything else. Yeah, similar stuff here. First and only competition, the North Dakota signature event. Only permitted us to go to one event. If you're only going to one event, why are you going to the North Dakota Sig? Definitely
Why
better choices
not?
there.
Because it's gonna be free. It's literally free world calls. Unless I can get my Canada friends to pull up, then it's gonna be good.
I
Okay,
see iterated.
so in terms of repeat
I'm
design
paying attention
process,
now.
decent stuff there. I like that
Ooh,
you're.
only 125 teams ended up showing up out of 250. That's not looking good for my homie Aaron Barker. He's the one running it.
So
Who's 69420D? I don't remember seeing that team on the signups.
only reason we lost because we were with a push bot against Ace and 338A. Just side commentary, don't put a team name and then a number. Do like 229V and 388A, or iterated and Ace. Don't mix and match. Ended 8-2 and 6 win points, and we ranked 16th in total. We got picked by the 11th seed. And
How?
okay. Losing in quarters. Do we know anyone who likes to
The
lose in
notebook?
quarters in the Robot Notebookers server? Can you think of anyone who loses in quarters, Davis? In the Robot Notebookers server who consistently loses in quarters at signature events? Can you think of anyone?
Yeah, but he wasn't paired with Adam though.
He wasn't paired with Adam. Missed opportunity right there, if you ask me.
He paired with Iterated.
Missed opportunity.
He should have had like Ace rank 1 and then get picked by Ace and then lose quarters.
That would have been good. Okay, so just repeat design process. It's a little bit better than the other notebook. I'll probably give it like a 3. Not really gonna push into that territory unless you're doing like rebuilds and stuff, which you didn't do. And then innovation
I mean,
and
he didn't
originality.
make it to World, but it's an L notebook because he didn't make Worlds.
5. Usability and completeness. Definitely worse detail than the other notebook. I'm probably feeling like a 1.5. It was kind of confusing what was going on at some points in time. Record of team and project management. I mean, you mentioned some stuff down there that the other notebook didn't, which is fine with the tournament analysis. Do we have a Gantt chart or timeline anywhere? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I do not see, so probably worse for that one. It doesn't really does not record most of the information listed at the left. But it's organized. I'll probably give it like a 1.5. And then for those, that'll average out to 3. that will average out to be 1.75. And then let's add this up. 2.5 plus 3.75 plus 3 plus.
Honestly, I think the most unrealistic thing about this notebook is that 125 people signed up for the North Dakota signature event. Everyone knows it's going to be way less.
All right.
Oh my god.
Final score of 29.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. No.
Who has highest so far?
Marshall, you
I think
did
it's
suck.
higher
You
than
did
my
suck.
notebook
4610M.
score.
I see you typing. You're fine.
All right. Next notebook. Oh, Emily, what do you have here?
Emily.
15.4 kilobytes. So good there.
Okay,
Ooh,
Evan, can you take the submissions chat? I think James is asking for help with his drivetrain.
What?
Yeah. Evan is like, you didn't even watch it. You didn't
He's
even
not
give
even
it the
said it
time of
once.
day to help him out with his drivetrain.
No. Okay, 338A. We finally get the 338A notebook leaks at last. All right. Oof. Are there any names of the people, dates and signatures? I see dates. I don't think I see signatures.
Emily doesn't do signatures? No.
No, and I don't see a
Emily,
team profile either to go with that. So
Emily's
that's
failing right.
It's not on the rubric.
Team profile is not even.
well, if you're
Not in
saying
the
you're the only
rubric.
person on the team, then I can let not having the pages signed slide. But if you don't say that,
That's
yeah, data entries
crazy.
with names of contributing
Well, actually-
students, no names of contributing students.
Yeah, well, actually, she says the opposite. 'Cause she says there's Clara and Madden listed in like team role breakdown or whatever.
Okay, but the point, wait, team role break. The point is, you say you have multiple people on the team.
They're
Then,
going to cruise ship sick. Oh my god, W notebook.
I
yeah,
didn't know Emily was doing this.
not notebook formatted. Okay.
The format's kind of broken. Never mind.
Yeah, it really wants me to have it like out to there. I'm probably getting pinged by Emily.
Let me check.
Where is the ping? Oh, there it is. Rants. Oh no, that's still James. Let me just delete that real
James.
quick.
I
Okay,
think you need to stop deleting stuff.
back to identify the
Good.
problem. So game analysis, you do have table of
Well,
contents, which is nice. Game analysis, elements,
Okay.
diagrams. Oh, I like that you have the
Okay,
diagrams to
James.
go with each of these.
Okay, James, why is the video called 9-motor Gyat.mp4?
I believe that's a banned word on this server.
I believe you're a banned word on the server.
Wow, you really got me there, Davis.
Should I ban 9mg as a word from being said?
What if
Yeah.
somebody needs help with their
Yeah.
chemistry homework and they have 9 milligrams of substance?
Why
They
would
can
you
just type
ask-
out 9
why would you
milligrams.
why would you ask the notebook server for help with your homework?
We have a school help channel.
I don't look at the school help channel.
Just delete the school help channel.
Yeah, I might do that. Should I delete it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Anyways, I do like that there's a diagram for the key. So rings, red and blue, 1 point each. Top ring is 3 points. I like the meaning analysis. Mobile goals, 5 in total. Possession limit of 1. Like the analysis. Wall stakes. I like that you have heights for that. Corners looks good there. Okay, there we go. Project management, monthly meeting. I will get back to that later. Where is your identify the problem? Okay, pick up and score rings. Ring max goals. Speed 0.5 seconds. Move around the field, drive, goals, speed, 60 inches per second, maneuverability. Does anyone know what DOF is?
Degrees of freedom.
Degrees of freedom. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Move goals. Maintain strong grip. Ring scoring diagram. Constraints. Nice. Resource constraints. Those will be handy. Spelling error. Yeah. Constraints.
Minor spelling mistake.
Brainstorm solution drive. Ooh, I like these sketches. That's nice. Represented by diagrams. All marks represent channels. Who's building their X drive
No
like that? Cursed X
No
drive.
walking robot. 0.
515R had walking robot in their notebook, and they won Design Award at Worlds. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, no walking robot in here. I think this is a 0.
Drive types: Mecanum, Omni Traction. Mecanum. Okay, I like the roller direction. Omni Traction. I do like that. I'll probably give that credit for labeled diagrams. You got your 3 ideas. Okay, so I forgot to fill out identify the problem. Identify the problem, probably the best one I've seen so far. It's probably like a solid 3. It's lacking in words and details, but I didn't see anything glaringly wrong with it. And then definitely the best.
I'm gonna do a poll on whether I should delete the school help channel because people are asking me to now.
Don't delete the school help channel, Davis. Just you have it muted, and you can hide it too if you want. Anyways, back to this. So I do like this. Probably the best one I've seen here. I can probably give it a 4. I mean, you have labeled diagrams, you have the 3 possible solutions, but you're definitely doing the bare minimums there to get into the expert category. Why is that left aligned? It should all be center aligned. Did I do that with all of these? Huh, weird. Select best solution and plan. You have the design matrix. It's not weighted. Option. I feel like this was a template that wasn't filled in. Because I'm not exactly sure which one is option 1, 2, and 3. I'm guessing it's 1, 2, 3, but still not the best there. Yeah, option 2, Omni Drive, had the highest score. I would have liked to see like definitions for these or how you came up with these, because I didn't see you referencing them anywhere up here for weight and maneuverability. So yeah, probably same score as I believe. Probably another 3.5 there. I'll look at that later. Or no, there's a plan thing. So plan, we'll use 2.75-inch wheels. I like that you say because. That's good. Low center of gravity, 450 RPM. 4 motors. Wait, what? Did I miss something? It says 4 motors, which will leave us 2 motors for other subsystems. Oh, I think I missed anything.
Yeah, I think
That probably always wins.
Plan is it's fine. Probably like I like that you have the
Probably did it
explanations
too.
behind some of the stuff. Probably like a 3 there. Then build and program the solution. I like that you have a parts list. That'll come in handy later. Step 2, screw the gears to the wheels with spacers in between. I would have liked to know things like what size screw, what size spacer. Attach wheels and bearings to C-channel. I like that you're saying why you're using the screw joints, but like positions would be nice. Screw motor caps to corresponding locations. You don't say anywhere where those corresponding locations are. So build, definitely kind of lacking. Probably, I mean, you hit the key steps, but just barely, probably like a 2 there. And then program, okay, cooking up some drive code, turn and drive straight. Okay. Oh boy, this is tough to read with the formatting. So it looks like you have a function that takes in variables of slow position and slow speed. It's the straight drive block variables. Okay, drives circumference, I'm guessing, and drives percent. So degrees to rotate. Yep, and there's wait. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, you're doing
What?
5/3, but you have a 4/3 gear ratio. Somebody's code isn't gonna work.
Who asked? Not me.
Okay, so you have that. I like that it's commented. Set velocities, drive speed percent. I didn't see any motor declarations. And why do you have like left 3 and right 3? What happened to 2? This is another, you skipped. If I had a nickel for every time that I was grading a notebook today and somebody skipped the number 2 to go straight to 3, I would have 2 nickels. Or maybe I should have 3 nickels just cause. It's a
It's going to
paradox.
happen.
It's a
for us.
paradox though, because if I skip 2 and go straight to 3, then I actually fill in the third roll. So it's a paradox right there. Then timeout clear, I don't see the definition for timeout, which I'm going to assume was a global variable, which is not the best. And spin for. Okay. Programming is fine. It's commented. Probably on par with the one up top. So yeah, probably like a 4.5. I mean, you have some explanations in the comments, which is nice. Okay, 20-pound robot.
Oh my gosh.
Line the robot up with 60 inches of space in front. Push joysticks forward and start stopwatch. Stopwatch. Okay. Time of the stopwatch defined inches per second. Okay, I like that you list all the results and give average. Monitor for overheat levels. Record when overheat level 2 is reached. Round time to nearest 5 seconds. Okay.
Damn, they just texted me because my university got shut up. What? Safe U alert. Shooting occurred near Walnut Avenue. 4 suspects fled the scene in a Dodge Charger. Guys, if you see a gray Dodge Charger, that's probably the shooters.
Davis, I don't think most people here are in Minnesota.
I don't think most people here care.
I used to be in Wisconsin when I hated it.
The overheat time was unsatisfactory due to being below the 2-minute mark. It means you can't run a full match without overheating, much less back-to-back matches. Well, I mean, you probably could because like autonomous brake and stuff. But anyways, reiteration. I see what you're doing there. You're trying to go back and you're trying to get those repeat design process points. I know what you're doing, Emily. Change gear ratio, add more motors.
Give
Yeah, lose
Bobo weight loss paraphernalia.
So decision matrix for these options. Less weight.
I'm big brain.
Okay, moving on.
Conclusion.
Test
Crappy overheat time has officially been fixed. Yippity yappity yay.
So yeah, you repeat the test. Not really gonna change any of my scores there, but yeah, I'll definitely account for that when they repeat design process. Monthly summary. I don't. Wait, is that it? That's it. Okay.
You didn't even sign up for a signature. Who is on the soundboard right now?
You can mute soundboards, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he's an admin. He can just like mute anyone he wants.
We could ban soundboard, but no one likes it for it.
So anyway, test solutions. Testing was pretty good. I'll probably give it. I don't think I've given it a 3 yet. Definitely the best one. I'll probably give it a solid 3. Good stuff. Maybe a 3.5. Um, yeah, it was pretty good. Obviously you didn't have pictures and details and stuff, but that's to be expected. Um, repeat design process. Um, so you did one thing for the drive, and then you kind of rebuilt the drive. I'll probably give that a 3. I mean, it's not often repeated, but you did like maybe a 3.5 because it's to improve performance on design goals and to robot performance. So maybe 3.25. It kind of mentions that in the other criteria. Innovation, originality, yeah, fine. Usability, completeness, again, pretty low. This was probably in between in terms of level of detail, so I'll go ahead and give it a 1.75. The record of team and project management, this one definitely did the best. Team meeting notes include goals. I think you had those. Yep. Decisions. Yep. Build programming accomplishments. Yep. Design cycles are easily identified. Not the best there. And then time and resource constraints are noted throughout. I don't know if I saw any resource constraints. I'll go back and check. I like the percentage stuff. Yep. This is good. Register for a signature event. Monthly goal did not happen. Somebody was too slow for MOA. And then, yeah, the check marks and stuff, that's good. I'm just looking for that material reference. Wait, you were registering for the Water Game cruise ship signature event, but you missed registration? What kind of alternate timeline is this?
It's one where
It's the
Water
alternate
game is
timeline.
actually a SIG people go to.
Alternate timeline where Water Game SIG fills out in 2 minutes, and only 4 teams register for MOA.
I would be so sad if that happened. No,
Now, yeah,
everyone wants to sign up for MOA. Yeah, I think the main reason people are signing up for MOA is because it's in Minnesota, and I'm in Minnesota, so they can visit me. That's like the main
yes,
reason.
totally. So I do see mention of money, which is kind of a resource, but it's also kind of a separate thing. I'll probably give you a 3.5 for project management. I really would have liked to see more of like material and resource constraints and stuff, which I did not see. So yeah, adding these up, that'll average out to, 3.25, and that is a 2.5 difference, so 1.25, 3.25. So we have 7 plus.
Evan, you using a calc right now?
Yep, I'm lazy. I'm doing enough thinking right now.
Oh yeah. If anyone's just new to the stream, calc is short for calculator. I'm just using slang.
Wow, Davis. Wow. So 30.5. So second place for now.
Do you guys know that reference?
Alright, I'm cooked. Also, isn't calc short for calculus?
No, calc is short for calculator. By the way, if anyone's new to the stream.
Notebook's taking a while to download.
It's only 15 kilobytes.
I don't know what's up with the internet. It was having issues the other day too. I probably need to go like reset it or something. Or
Yeah. You should tell your parents to stop downloading Destiny 2 on the Wi-Fi.
Not Destiny 2. It would probably be like, I think it was a couple days ago I had like a 150 Ark Survival Evolved update. Or not Evolved, Ascended. Whatever. Ark Survival. Anyways.
Ark Survival is crazy when you don't even have Fortnite.
What can I say?
I don't know. I've said it before. I think you seem like a real Genshin Impact guy.
Nope. I don't even know what genre of game it is.
It's an anime girl game. That's why I think you'd like it. You really look the type for it, you know.
Okay, Davis.
Anyone else agree with me? Anyone want to chat agree that he looks like he'd like that kind of game? Yeah, we got an agreeer in the chat.
Okay, moving on to, this is Howard's notebook. Yeah, Howard's notebook. and our last notebook for the day. So starting off, we do have table of contents, and it's another one of these notebooks. I think we had one for the speed booking competition that, and I'll let this slide, they're not dated entries, they're time-stamped entries, because the entire documentation was done in one day, which I'll let slide. You have author, and you have time. Yep, author time. Author time. Seems to be pretty good. Oh, what is that? That's your team logo. Okay, cool. Very disturbing. Okay, so yeah. No, that's the wrong category. Iteration 1 score. So let's define the problem. Game analysis. Ooh, I'm liking these. That is a nice field diagram right there. Definitely the best diagrams I think we've seen so far. Point analysis right there. I like that. But that's it. It's interesting because the level of quality is better for pictures, which is something I should specifically look for. But it's lacking in terms of words for sure. Oh, did I fill up? I was filling out the, wait, well, okay, oops. 2.53. Again, this is probably going to be like a 2.5. Maybe, I don't even know if I can give it that high. There's really barely any words there. I'll probably just give it a straight 2. I mean, you hit the bare stuff. Sketches are nice compared to what the other ones are. Actually, oh, this is better. Okay, so you go through it. I thought this was brainstorming for some reason. Okay, so you do list out some goals for the robot. That is nice to see. Okay, so yeah, and you have some criteria and constraints. That is nice. I'll probably up that to a 2.5. Okay. Pros and cons, brainstorming, moving on. Four motor drive. Wheels, I like the labels for the diagrams. That is always good to have. Pros, cons, I would have liked to see a description here, but not bad. 6 motor drive. Wheels. Yep. X drive. Nice. Probably one of the better ones, because I mean the diagrams are very clearly labeled, which is nice. Probably on par with Emily's, which was that. I gave that a 4. Feels appropriate. And then for your select, let's see. Oh, looks like okay. Decision matrix, not the best decision matrix there. Oh, and plan. This is definitely going to drag your score down because that looks like it's built already. So this is all I have for one section of the rubric. Not great. So chassis type, you have a decision matrix. You don't have an explanation for said decision matrix. Goes running the 2-inch wheels. Yeah, not the best there. I mean, you have a decision matrix, no real data to back it up, and the plan is not good. So for decision matrix, I could maybe give it a 3. Yeah, I could probably give it a 3, and then plan, I mean, you barely mention it. Probably give it like a 1.5. Then build program. So, oh, I'm liking these build steps here too. He's got the brackets for C channels. 6 25 long 2 wide C channels, 2 hole gap between them are attached to their cross braces. About 1/2 inch of vertical C channels using 1/2 inch spacers as shown below. Attach everything appropriately using size screws. This is definitely the best. This is definitely the best build steps we have seen so far. I would have liked to see some explanation for what these symbols are. Attach 3 motors to the interior C channel. I'm guessing those are the motors, and those are your wheels. Patch bearing flats using zip ties. Motors will be fastened with screws. The wheel axles with shaft collars. Touch the rubber electronics. I'm guessing that's your brain. Again, I would have liked to see a bit more detail there. Okay, so the build was solid. Probably the best we've seen so far. And I gave out a 1, 2, 2.5. Okay. I mean, it's still definitely key steps, but the pictures are nice. I'll probably give it a 2.75. Maybe a 3. I mean, you do have more than a bit of the key steps. I mean, this is kind of the worst one. Kind of starts best, mid, bad. Relatively to each other. Let's see. Programming. Okay. Go to tank drive. Okay, so it looks like you define motor groups. Flowchart, get left and right joystick values. Set up a dead band to reduce control drift. For control values to volts to control each individual side of the drivetrain. Okay, so no code annotations there, but you have a flowchart, which is helpful. When you get the key steps, I'll probably give it a 2, I'm feeling. Think of the other ones. Yeah, that's the worst, so feels appropriate. So there's no actual code. So 2, not bad. Then test solution. Chassis mat speed, 64.8 inches per second. Timing, that's faster than it's supposed to be, I think, which is fine. Testing time chassis, driving 10 feet. So you drove 10 feet, 1.93 seconds. Oh, you're counting for acceleration. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit misleading because you say max speed, but really that's your top speed that you achieved. Well, I guess that's the same, but you don't actually have that there. It's kind of weird where you got your top speed from because you only, like, you didn't do like a derivative or anything. You average it, you have the times. Oh, you're testing for friction. That's nice to see. I would like to see the code to do that. Satisfied with the amount of friction. Okay, the testing, pretty good. I mean, you definitely got the key steps there. Probably a little bit on the lower side, maybe like a 2.25. And then, okay, so now you're moving on to identifying the clamp. That'll be good for repetition. Seems to be of similar quality. Yep, similar quality. Variable intake, this is your number 3 though, which is nice to see. You're definitely hitting those repetition points. Ooh, this code one might be a little bit better. So that's your intake code. Let me just double check what your clamp code was. Yeah, clamp code was the same. Then this is better code. So steps to building the intake. So use the following code, but it looks like you don't have any pictures for build step. Capital I in the if statement. Oof. Following code to program the intake. Okay, so that's a little bit better, but the build step's worse. I'll just leave it as is. They'll probably average out. Then testing. Yep, fine. And then I don't... Something about the nose is just off. Jet repeat design process. I think that's a 3 was what I was doing for the other ones. Yep, 3.
Evan, do you not recognize the ASCII art?
I'm guessing it's me. I don't know.
It's you. It's you.
I don't know. I do not see the similarities. Innovation originality. Yeah, that's a 5. I really hope that they change this in the next guide to judging because I feel like it's just... I think every notebook that I've graded within the notebooking server, because those are the only ones I could talk about, are just... I think I've just given them a 5, every single one of them. Then usability and completeness. Some parts of it definitely better than others. Again, definitely lacking in overall quality. Relatively speaking, I think it was about the middle, so I'll probably give it another 1.75. And record of team and project management, I think you had some stuff at the beginning. So you have the table of contents. Oh, do you not have Gantt charts? Oh, no Gantt charts in the engineering notebook. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. So this is definitely going to score lower. I mean, you definitely only have some of the elements. You have the build and programming accomplishments, design cycles. It's fine. I don't see any time and material, so I'll probably give that a 1. All right, time to tally this up. 1.5, that is a 2.25, 2.5. All right. $29.25. Assuming I typed that all in correctly, which will put it in not last by just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all of them. What is my mention? So overall, of the 3 notebooks, I mean, 2 of them weren't developed. Those are the rich text files. TXT is definitely the meta for this format. Just didn't have the detail. That one was a joke notebook. That one was missing. I think that was missing. Which one was that missing? I don't even remember now. Yeah, you jump straight into brainstorming, no identify the problem. And then no select either, really. So yeah. But of these 4 notebooks that I actually went through and graded, all of them, I was definitely pretty impressed by what you pulled off with the time and material limits. Definitely none of these were bad notebooks. They definitely all scored solidly given the constraints. Obviously, like, identify the problem is one of the harder ones to score well because it specifically says you need to have lots of words and details. And then, like, brainstorming is always pretty easy to score high on. I mean, you just need to list your ideas, have some labeled diagrams, that sort of thing. So yeah, overall, pretty solid notebooks. And definitely for people, like, this is the format. They all did a very good job with their structure and format of just, like, identify the problem, brainstorming, select, plan, that sort of thing. Good job on all these people. I can definitely tell that you've all been hanging around the server and reading through the guide to judging and the rubric and stuff. So good job there.
Can you send the scores just to somewhere?
Yep.
Maybe event announcements.
Anyone with link can view, copy link.
Thanks.
Yeah, so there are the scores. So congratulations to 4610M. I don't remember names. James. So James, you can get a special colored roll. And then any other just questions about the notebooks before I end the YouTube live stream? Chat. And yes. Oh, 28.
Thank you. Alright. I'll actually try next event and try to win.
So yeah, good job. Okay, I'm going to end the stream.
Bye stream.
Wait, live stream, or do I want to end this from YouTube?